What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. And y'all, you do not have to believe in tarot. Don't exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Taurus, I'm back. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, definitely drop a tip in my Cash App, please. Leave a comment and let me know. All right, Taurus. So I don't really like when negative stories resonate, but I have learned that um, whatever happens, happens for good. Even when we think that um, I just had to remember the title. Everything happens for the good, even when we think negative situations occur. And so I'm gonna just kind of give you a brief description of what I mean by that. So I was watching this video on YouTube. There was a king and there was a assistant to the king. And one day the assistant to the king witnessed, or I guess saw, the king get his toe cut off. Something fell and it cut his toe off. And so he was so upset about his toe falling off. And the assistant said, well, everything happens for the good. And the king got so frustrated with him because he said that he sent him to jail. He went to jail. And so when he went to jail, the king, pretty much went with his horsemen into the woods. And as they were in the woods, the horsemen, the king, not the horseman, my bad. The king was trying to chase a deer. And in chasing the deer, he got separated from the other horsemen. And so while the other horsemen are over here, he went so deep into the woods looking for the deer that he ended up in a new territory. So when he got in a new territory, he was around a bunch of other natives that he was unfamiliar with, didn't speak their language or anything. So when they saw him, they took him captive. And so they looked at him, they dressed him in nice clothes, and they were going to sacrifice him to one of the gods. And so when they dressed him all up and they were about to sacrifice him, they noticed that his toe had been missing. And so they said, you know what? Let him go. He's incomplete. They didn't want to give him as a sacrifice to the gods because he was considered incomplete because he was missing a toe. So he was imperfect. They wanted to sacrifice somebody that was perfect to the gods. So they let him go. When they let him go, I'm trying to remember what happened. When they let him go, he went back to where he was, and he told them to take the assistant out of jail. So when they took the assistant out of jail, he said to the assistant, they didn't kill me because I didn't have my toe. And he says, you spent all this time in jail. Why aren't you upset? Why aren't you mad? He says, well, because I'm perfect, pretty much. I'm not missing a toe. I'm not missing a limb. I would have been perfect. And had I would have been with you in the woods that day, I would have been considered perfect and I would have gotten killed. You know what I'm saying? So let alone both of us, well, he was imperfect because of the missing toe, but he said I would have been killed. And so by you throwing me in jail because of what I said to you, I pretty much saved your life as well as mine. But unfortunately, he did have to go to jail for it. But had he not been in jail, he would have lost his life. And the king could have possibly lost his life as well. So the point I'm trying to make is that, we always think that situations are bad And we forget to remember that negative things in life happen all the time. That's just life. Nobody goes through life and have negative situations. But a lot of time we don't see the end goal. You might have somebody who was abused, but their abuse could be the same situation that helps multiple people or multitudes of people. And I'm using that as an example because in your reading that I did, that you all got the second to the most views on, was that somebody may have wanted to hurt your child. And so in you protecting your child, you may have had to suffer some of the consequences, but ultimately the outcome may be better. But we're going to see what's in your energy. Hopefully the energy has changed, or there's something positive, or you may have to go through something else negative to get through to something positive. You always hear 1,000 no's before you hear one yes. So, all right. So this situation is involving you and somebody that you were possibly romantically involved with. Somebody who maybe you and this person agreed to walk away from each other, or you all agreed to separate from each other. And I feel like maybe you agreed to, and again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but I feel like somebody is not independent. Somebody is too old to be acting a particular type of way. I feel like this is a father and a child, or a mother, a parent and a child. Somebody feels like somebody is just too grown to be acting a particular type of way. This could be us. You all could have worked the situation out, or you all could have been together, but you both decided, you know what, this isn't what's best for both of us. And I feel like primarily somebody is too old to be acting the way they are. And whoever this person is may be thick. This is my thickums card. This is the card of somebody who may be more on the heavier side than on the smaller scale. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody who may be heavy set, or they may not be skinny. They may not necessarily, and whoever this is, they need to take sex out of a situation, or they need to take their flesh out of a situation, but we're not going to keep it out. Yeah, I feel like somebody's too old to be acting a particular, somebody's too old to be acting hoish, or somebody might be too old to be acting a particular type of way, but I feel like whoever this is may be heavy set. This could be somebody that you're married to, or somebody that you're wanting to court. This could be somebody that maybe you're planning on getting married to. Maybe somebody just proposed. So I feel like maybe this was a proposal and you all weren't getting along and you decided to separate instead of possibly getting married. I feel like somebody just, I'm not taking them. Somebody, it's like maybe you all decided to break up but then get back together, or the opposite. Maybe you all decided to get together and then you all broke up. But I feel like a masculine energy, if not the masculine energy, the feminine energy, somebody may come into sudden wealth. If you all decide to get married, people may give you a lot of money for your marriage. Like you may get a lot of gifts, or sudden wealth doesn't necessarily always have to be money, but you could be wealthy in multiple ways. I just feel like this might be some money that you receive, some form of information. Somebody might get some money from a death. I feel like something is ending with someone. There's a situation that's coming to an end. I feel like you're going to end up reaping some really good benefits, or maybe you might win so much you die. You know how in what's that movie? Coming to America. I don't know if you all ever saw that. It's a funny ass fucking movie. But no, it wasn't Coming to America. It was Next Friday with Pinky and what's the little comedian's name? Cat Williams. When Mike Epps was talking about how they hit the lottery, and the mother was so excited and so in shock that she died, so she really didn't get to enjoy the money. I feel like somebody might be watching you. Somebody might be watching you get married. Somebody might be stalking you or your relationship. There's a feminine energy here that's stalking your situation. Or this is you stalking somebody who's wanting to get married to somebody. So this would be like if a parent was stalking their child who was about to get married. Maybe somebody, well, let me not go too fast, but somebody is definitely stalking somebody. Somebody is really trying to go after somebody. Like, what the fuck is this? Taurus, what the fuck do y'all have going on, bro? Like, I see stabbed in the back. I see the coffin here. And in your last reading, somebody was wanting to hurt your child. I feel like maybe somebody doesn't want a marriage, or somebody feels like, or maybe somebody feels like somebody's going to get killed over some money. Somebody might, Taurus, you might feel like somebody might get killed over some money. Somebody is stalking a relationship, and the relationship that they're stalking, I feel like somebody wants to kill somebody. Yeah, like somebody is crazy in love. Somebody loves you to death, literally. I feel like somebody loves you to death. Like somebody is stalking you and they literally love you to death. They're watching you and your situation with somebody else. This could be an ex. But whoever is watching you may have stabbed you in the back over some money, but they're very much passionate about you at the same time, which is fairly weird. And whoever, yeah, this is just an all-around immature person. Like, whoever the fuck this is, they're very immature. They're past immature. Wow. Word art. Wow. Somebody might be doing some word art. Chameleon. Yeah, like somebody is blending in. Somebody is, like I said, you got the chameleon card right here, and you got the sunglasses. So somebody is blending in with their surroundings so that you don't know. Somebody is blending in with their surroundings so you can't see them. Like, kind of like you see how this is. They're not necessarily blending in based off this picture, but you can't see their body. And the eyes down here are so small, you can't really see them. So I really believe that whoever it is that's stalking you and watching you, of course they're hiding, they're not trying to be seen, but whoever this is, they can turn into a chameleon. So if you go into a group of people, then they'll go into the group of people. And it has to be at least 35 and 40 people. So I feel like they'll chameleonize in a sense. They will adapt to their environment. So whoever this is, they are definitely adapting to their environment, and they may be getting ready for some for an outcome that would be beneficial to them in the short term. Look at that. The end. Somebody, listen, I don't know what you all did to somebody or what somebody did to you, but whatever it is, Taurus, this isn't good. This is like, you see the end, 19 signifies endings and new beginnings. So something has to die, something has to be getting rid of before anything changes. Like, because right now, that's what it means. It's the end to something, the end of a situation. It could be into a romance. It could be into a person, place, or thing. The little things count. I feel like a small knife. Somebody might be around somebody who has a small knife. Somebody has been watching somebody grow. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, like you may have to defend yourself against this person, Taurus. Whoever it is, they're emperor in reverse. So this is the fucked up ass assistant manager. That's my assistant manager card. Whoever this is the assistant manager. They're not the manager, but they can make the same, they can make some of the decisions that the boss makes. They can do some of the things that the boss does, but they can't do everything. They're very limited in what they can do, but they do work closely to the boss. Whoever this person is, I feel like it's shocking that this person is like that. And it's like, wow, like, yeah, this is somebody that you're in love with, or you may be romantically involved. Excuse me, y'all. You may be romantically involved with whoever this person is. I feel like I feel like the masculine is an emperor in reverse. This is the assistant manager. They're mad that they know their job very well, but they're always fucking mad. But a tower moment is about to come. A situation is about to arise. Be careful about that. Yep. And it may contain secrets, or you may just have to keep this to yourself. You're trying to come out of this Three of Swords energy. You were really hurting in the past, but you got it together now. And see, I feel like somebody is not using their intuition at this time. Somebody is just kind of like, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, there's some secrets that are kept here, some secret growth. Maybe somebody grew, but somebody is very much defensive. And whoever this is, they are obsessed, they are attached to you. This person may not even know you. You'll be surprised. And with this tower, I feel like it might follow them for a little while. This heartache pain that you've been, facing, you know why you have it, and you know what you need to do. The little things I feel like may have stabbed you in the back. It was the little things that hurt worse. You may not want a whole lot, but you might say, you know what? You don't have to kiss me, just hug me. And then the person just pats you on the back or like messes up your hair or whatever the fuck. And you're just kind of like, what the fuck did you just do to my hair? And whoever this person is, people don't want to work with them, or somebody doesn't want to work for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not 4, just 3. Did I say another Pentacles? No. Okay. So yeah, somebody is not using their intuition in this situation. Somebody is just like walking blindly. I wish they didn't lose them American Eagles glasses. Hmm. All right, Taurus, if you don't, be better.